Hey everyone, this is Rachel, and today I'm here with a new scrapbooking process video. Thanks so much for joining me here, and I hope you enjoy. If you could flick me a thumbs up, that would be super awesome, and I would love it if you would become a subscriber. You can also click on the notification bell so you always know when I have a new video up. Alright folks, let's get going!
Hey everyone, so we are going to jump into this layout. I am using the Paige Evans by Pink Paislee Bloom Street collection. I have a whole bunch of this collection because I went from going, no, I have enough Paige Evans as it is, to just add to cart, add to cart, add to cart. Oh my goodness, I have so much of this collection. Now I'm doing a Disney layout, but it's not specific to a Disney trip. It's more of a oh my goodness, I miss Disney type layout. So it's going to go in, so I have yearly albums where I talk about things that we do and stuff like that. And then I have an album that's all about me. So whether it's me growing up or me on a birthday or anything like that, when it's specifically about me, I just put them all in the same album. So this album will go into that album versus, things we did in 2020, which is going to be a lot of pictures of the pets and me sitting at home. Yay! All right, so I'm kind of going through, deciding what I want. I'm working with a sketch, but this sketch was part of a scrap party through Heather's Crafty Life's Patreon group, which I'm a member of, so I'm not going to share it with you, but I am going to be creating a horizontal line in the center and then flanked with embellishments, kind of almost creating a circle or an oval, I guess would be the more correct shape. So I know I want to use this diamond multicolored piece. I love this piece. I'm pretty sure I bought 2 or 3 of the this particular sheet of paper just because I love it so much, and I have different ideas of what to do with different angle cuts on this particular side of the paper. So I'm also bringing in this pink Simple Stories cardstock. Just for those of you who don't know, Simple Stories came out with cardstock really recently, and I will say it is much thinner than, say, the Basil cardstock that I normally use, but I do like it. The colors are really great. I had used this pink previously with a layout from using the Bloom Street collection, so I just went ahead and left the scrap I had in here, and I'm going to use that as kind of a base piece for where my journaling is going to go. So rather than have a pattern, I'm going to use a die cut for my journaling, so rather than having a piece of paper, a piece of pattern paper, then just 99% covered up with a die cut, I decided to use the cardstock instead. Okay, yay, I got that sentence out. I'm matting my photo with this multicolor heart paper, another one of my favorites. There are quite a few in this particular line, but I just think it adds a nice rainbow of color and frames my photo quite nicely. So I have this scrap of paper of the light blue with the little leaves on it, and I'm going to punch it using this Martha Stewart, I think it was called Fancy something or other. I don't remember off the top of my head. It's a very old punch. It's one of my punches that made it through the Great Purge of 2015. I got rid of a lot of my border punches and punches in general, and only kept circles and hexagons and a scallop punch and a notebook punch, and this is one of 2 of the non-basic border punches that I kept. So I'm going ahead and getting my layout paper area put down. I have the diamond paper to the cardstock to my mat, and now I'm going to cut that piece that I added the border punch to in half because it's not long enough to stretch behind where I want it to on the for this particular layout. So I trimmed it in half, and now I'm just using my border punch, oh my goodness, the words do not want to work today. I'm using my T-square ruler just so they line up correctly across the horizontal line of this layout. So I'm very happy with the way this is looking, and now it is going to be time to start embellishing. I had pre-picked some die cuts, and as I said, that was the die cut where those 3 hearts have lines across them, so that's where I'm going to do my journaling. And I've got not a massive amount to say, but I do fill all 3 hearts with my journaling, just talking about how I haven't been to Disney in a while. And for those of you who don't know, I'm just going through some stuff right now. And, you know, when you are going through hard times, you try to think ahead to what you can do when those times are over. And so far in the future, obviously, with current conditions, I'm not going anywhere. We're talking like 2023 is when we're thinking we possibly will go back to Disney. Alright, back to the actual layout. I layered that purple die cut underneath the Sunshine and Happiness one. I've also pulled out those floral ones. Now the floral ones some of them have some holographic details to them. I also pulled from that sticker book some of these little mini, they look like, they're not washi material, they have shine to them. So they have some, the whole thing isn't shiny, but they have holographic bits to them. So they're definitely a sticker material versus a washi material, but they have the look of washi strips. So I'm layering the floral pieces around my die cut where I'm going to do my journaling, and then also, as you can see on the other side, where the washi strips are. And like I said, so it almost looks like, you know, like a floral frame is kind of what it ends up looking like. And I'm really, really happy with the way this layout turns out. I just thought it was super pretty. You know, there's a reason I bought so much Bloom Street, and it's because I really do love her designs. It's so funny because I do not scrapbook like Paige Evans at all in any way, shape, or form. We have 2 completely different styles, but as a designer, I really do enjoy what she puts out as an artist. So now I'm thinking about my title. I had already known what my title was going to be. I was working, as I said, for a scrap party for Heather's Crafty Life, but I was also working on a challenge to not only scrapbook Disney, but also use song lyric as part of your title. Now, I'm going to go with ubiquitously Disney, a dream is a wish your heart makes, and I'm going to use a mix of fonts. I start off, and I'm working backwards here, obviously, with these rose gold mini thickers that came out, I believe these came out with Auburn Lane by Pink Paislee. The original ones came out with a Paige Evans line, but those particular ones came out with Auburn Lane. Now, part of the 6x12 sticker sheet that is a Scrapbook.com exclusive has the word heart in a script. And then I'm going back to those mini thickers, but in white for the word your. And I was hoping somewhere they would have the word wish, but unfortunately they did not. They do, however, have these mini tiles that are holographic, so that is what I used to spell out the word wish. Now, normally I would cut away from this, but because I was using all these different fonts, I wanted to include them so I could share with you which ones I was using. So unfortunately, this part runs on just a little bit longer than I normally like my title work to go. Then I'm going to go to the Simple Stories Color Vibe Alpha sticker books. Now, I will say these are not my favorite alphas in the sense that they are very thin, and once you stick them down, you have to be happy with where they are because they do not come back up. I was debating as to go with the pink or the blush color. I decided to go with the pink because the blush would have faded into the background too much. And you see they're a little bit crooked, but I can't do anything about it. Now, for the word dream, there was this word and phrase sticker with a holographic word daydream. So I just trimmed off the word the day part and then trimmed off the other side so it looked like Dream was the entire sticker, and then I went back to the white mini thicker to for the word A. So a dream is a wish your heart makes is my entire title. Now I'm adding some embellishments. I've got these watercolory stickers that are the same as that paper that I matted my photo with. I then remember, oh yes, you do indeed still need to glue down that sunshine and happiness tag along with that bottom floral piece, which I'm just going to nestle in there around the lower right hand side of my photo and my layout. Now I'm going to also add 3 of these epoxy flare. So rather than actual pin flare, these are paper with an epoxy sticker over them, and they come from an Etsy shop called Scrapbooking Happy Studios, and I bought them when she was having a big sale, so I bought a whole bunch of them. I've actually been using quite a bit of them lately, simply because, for those of you who don't know, I will be moving soon. I've already started packing up my scrapbooking room, and I've packed up a lot of my general embellishments. So things like my flare and my wood veneer and my acrylic pieces, they're already packed up. So if I didn't purchase it recently, I don't have access to it, and I'm not going to go and unpack things again and again just because I want to scrapbook. I'm just going to work with what I have available to me at the time. Oh, you know what? I'm adding shimmers. I'm like, am I clapping? Why am I clapping? Okay, sorry, random tangent there. I'm adding some shimmers in Rip Van Periwinkle, which matches the purpley blue color in this collection perfectly. So I was super happy that I had that one out. I've packed away most of my shimmers. And now I'm going ahead and doing my journaling, which is actually going to be one of the final things on this particular layout. And as I said, I did have quite a bit of journaling to do because I just wanted to say a bunch of feelings that I had towards Disney. Thank you guys so much for joining me here. If you can flick me a thumbs up, that would be super awesome. Have a wonderful day wherever you happen to be while you're watching this. All right, everyone. Bye.